Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Pisces connection reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. It was meant for someone else, as these are for a large audience. All right. We have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. All right, getting to know each other, forgiving and learning, and let your friends help you. All right, so it's definitely about, there's something going on between the two of you that you have to work through. And if you need that support and help from your friends, that's okay. But I also would say that also being careful what you say, because sometimes when you tell other people your side of the story, then they're kind of biased about the situation, and you don't want them to give you negative energy back, right? Sometimes it's better to keep things a little more general because you don't want people too involved in your relationship. So there's definitely something that went on that you have to forgive and learn from. Is it something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of, and you need to work through that? And how are you going to work through that? And I feel like by going through this process, it's about getting to know your partner more, having that deeper relationship, having that stronger connection, and just making this relationship even stronger. But that's definitely something that you have to decide if that's what you want in this relationship, right? All right, so let's get some tarot. We have the Page of Wands, and the pages are young, new energy, new feelings, new actions. Maybe that's something that maybe you were keeping it to yourself before, and now you're like, hey, I think I need to talk to somebody about that and see what their opinion is, and kind of get their opinion, and then make my judgment and my decision from there. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is how he's putting that into the jar. And I feel like it's taking it, one day at a time. When you have this forgiving and learning, that it's not automatically a button switches and then you're like, okay, I forgive you, and everything's, for some people, yes, that happens and that's okay. But for some people, it's like you'll say that, but you still have a little bit of resentment or frustration in there. And it's really just taking it day by day and working on it, right? And moving forward, working on it, working on it day by day. And knowing that relationships are a work in progress. Relationships are ups and downs and all over the place, and good and bad and ugly, and but it's something that you have to look within. Is this something that you really want to fight for and you want to work on, right? That's what you have to decide first. Is this something that you want to work on? Is there forgiving? If you're going to forgive, how are you going to forgive? Like, what is it that you need from yourself? What is it that you need from this other person in order to forgive and learn and move on and have this connection? I love it. Getting to know each other, having that deeper connection, learning about that other person. Sometimes we kind of just have these surface relationships and we really don't know those true feelings of that person. And bringing it to a deeper level and letting that person know your inner feelings and deeper thoughts, and learning about that person too. It's a two-way street, right? Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new starts, right? And almost feels like this relationships is new because you're getting to know this person on a different level. All right, and what's heading toward you that you don't see? High Priestess. Again, I feel like the High Priestess has to goes with what is your inner feeling? What is your true feeling about this relationship? What do you want from this relationship? Where do you see this relationship going? Are you willing to give 100% to this relationship? That's what you have to figure out first, because you can't be fake with it, right? You can't say one thing and do another, because you don't want that from the other person. You want them to say and mean the words and show the words that they're saying. And you have to give that same to this person. So what is your inner feeling? What is your gut telling you, right? Being in touch with that, with your true feelings, I feel like that's the most important thing here. All right. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are new beginnings, new starts, right? New directions. The Magician, you are in control here. It's up to you to make the change. You can talk to your friends and you can talk about that and you can hear what they have to say, but it's your actions, right? What are you going to do? It's up to you to make the decisions. We have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. Is this that everlasting love that you have for this person, that you want to put this energy and effort into? Again, the High Priestess. Again, how do you feel inside? Are you willing to take it day by day and work through this? Is this what you want? Is this what you believe? We have the Hierophant, which is that family, right? Is that base? Is that strength? Is that go-to? It also can represent a long-term relationship, right? Is that what you want? Is that what you believe in? Is that what you want? Moving forward, the Knight of Wands, taking those actions. It's up to you to take the actions to make things happen. You can't put that on another person, right? Tower again. Rebuilding this relationship. I feel like this has to go with rebuilding the relationship. It could be a breakup that maybe you look within, you find those answers, and you decide that this is a relationship that you don't want to move on from, that you want to move on from, that you don't want to put 100% effort in. But I'm kind of getting this energy is that it's rebuilding this relationship stronger, that maybe it had a shaky foundation before, right? That maybe you were putting walls up around yourself because you were protecting yourself, because you were not forgiving, right? That you were holding on to things, that you had a lot of resentment and you had a lot of hurt and anger that you didn't process, that you didn't work through, that you didn't release, right? That you didn't talk to and communicate with this person. But it's tearing that down, and then we have the Sun that's coming through here. But it's rebuilding this, this even stronger. And then he doesn't have any clothes, so he doesn't have that armor on, right? Like he's being vulnerable to this person. And that's what you have to do within a relationship, is you have to be able to show your vulnerability within a relationship, and to show that person that you are willing to do that, to be in this relationship. But that's, again, I said before, this is something that you have to decide what you want to do. But then it's like, okay, you have to show those actions of being vulnerable, and then getting to know each other helps to rebuild this relationship even stronger, right? Letting go of things. Again, like I said, for some of you, it may be that there is a breakup, especially with the Tower and the Eight of Cups, walking away from this relationship. But I'm feeling the energy that I'm getting from this reading is rebuilding this relationship even stronger, because we have the Two of Cups and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Is building this relationship even stronger and not holding on to these Eight of Cups, which were causing a wedge and what we're putting that armor around you, and to let those things go, right? To not hold on to those things, because that was hurting your relationship. It was not helping. But that's something that you have to decide what you want to do. All right, so what's at the bottom of the deck that's coming at you that you don't see? The Chariot. The Chariot. Moving forward, it's about change, right? Moving forward, having that change. What do you want to do moving forward? That's a big decision for you. That's a big choice for you. And then being in touch with those feelings, and then taking those actions moving forward. If you say, yes, I'm going to work on this relationship, then moving forward, you have to work on the relationship. You have to let go of those Eight of Cups, right? You have to rebuild it even stronger. You have to get to know that other person. You have to be vulnerable. All right, so let's get an animal oracle card and close this out. One day at a time, and putting the work in. Being true to how you feel. Your actions matching your words. All right, we have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Again, I feel like that goes back to the High Priestess. How do you really feel? What do you really want to do? Don't put it on the other person. This is about you and your feelings and the work that you are going to do. What is that? You have to be true to that. You have to figure that out first before you can move forward. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.